at the end of the day, Islam puts me in check. Islam tells you, do, don't, halal, haram, judgment day, accountability, meeting Allah, standing before Allah. What the question should be is not why did Allah create psychopaths like you? Rather, the question should be, are you really a psychopath or are you just making poor choices? Allah said, إِنَّا هَدَيْنَاهُ السَّبِيلَ إِمَّا شَاكِرًا وَإِمَّا كَفُورًا. Verily we have guided humans to the path, and some are grateful and some are ungrateful. We all have within us an evil side that we bury, an evil side that we don't act upon, an evil side. Every one of us could be a psychopath if they choose to let go of any restraints. So this is not something that is particular to you. This is the nature of man, and the nafsul lawama or nafsul ammara bisu, and the internal issues that each one of us face. But because of the deen of Allah and because of our accountability before Allah, we choose to do good, and we choose to bury the psychopath with no inherent moral compass and no empathy at all. We choose to bury them. So you're like everybody else. Allah gave you choices, make the right choice. Let's say, hypothetically, that you are what you describe yourself with, go against it. This is very similar to someone who says, I have homosexual tendencies. I'm a man attracted to other men. Alright, we say, let's say this is how you are, this is how you feel, you're tested by Allah. Be quiet and act accordingly, and don't act upon them and don't entertain them. This is your test. Your test is to overcome those challenges. So it doesn't matter what happens to be your preference or your what you like. What matters is that you don't act upon it. Some men are by default attracted to young girls. By default, they just like young girls. Does that mean that they go around and act upon it? No. Say whatever your preference and your thing is, you need to hold back. Some people have certain fetishes, and the list goes on. The list goes on of what could be within a human's mind is irrelevant. What matters is that you submit to Allah. As Allah says, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu udkhulu fi silmi kaffa. O you have believed, enter into Islam wholeheartedly. Enter into Islam wholeheartedly and act upon Islam. I promise you, Yahi Computing, if I were to go to a doctor, they will diagnose me as a psychopath that belongs in the Alcatraz. But I'm just not diagnosed. I lived a life 10 times crazier than whatever you're imagining or whatever you're going through right now. And I could technically say that I am definitely a psychopath. But at the end of the day, Islam puts me in check. Islam tells me, hey, oh, there's a mosquito. Islam tells you, do, don't. Halal, haram, judgment day, accountability, meeting Allah, standing before Allah. So, whatever psychopath stuff I have, I say, hey, walad, ahda, relax. Otherwise, maybe half of the people here are psychopaths, ya sheikh. So, فكنا من موضوع you are diagnosed or not diagnosed. It's irrelevant. It's all irrelevant. It's all nothing. Bottom line is, Islam dictates how you conduct yourself, how you restrain yourself against the wild ideas that you may get. You might get all kinds of wild ideas that you can never even express to the people. Like you can literally never say them to anybody on planet Earth, because they will say, oh my God, this guy is a psychopath. Just shh. Bury it inside and keep moving, baby. Come on now.